Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? I'm doing just great. We hit that 1,000 subscriber goal. We're over 1,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's because of you guys we hit 1,000. I know there's people out there with a bunch of subscribers, but you know what? 1,000 is just wonderful. 1,000 of us just having fun, looking at what's in our pockets, thinking about keeping our pockets full and being happy. So thank you very much. Now it's time for me to deliver on my end, right? You guys have delivered. Now it's time for me to deliver on my end. This morning I got up early, knew it was going to happen. I had ordered a brand new camera and lens. The lens has come. The camera, I guess I ordered a camera and a kit, and they said by Wednesday, so I canceled that. My camera, I just got notified by Amazon, that's coming in tomorrow. I also, because of the camera, and we're going to try to, I figure if we're going to do this, do it. So I don't want to set high expectations. We're going to do the Keith Kevin Ken thing. I'm going to make, I'm going to crack sorry jokes, and we're gonna have fun with the knives. But I wanted to see if we could play around with the camera. So you got to give me a couple of days to play around with the camera. That changes my whole kind of what we're gonna do. We are still using the iPhone 6 Pluses to do the daily because I have that set up. I know I can get it done, get it to you guys Monday through Friday at 11, and on the weekends close to the evening time after I get off the couch. So we're going to stick with that for the time being on the daily pocket dump deconstructions. But we're going to do the Spyderco Pelosa, whatever. We're going to do all my Spyderco collection, which keeps growing. It just keeps growing. And we're going to do it mini collection by mini collection. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the mini collections that at least you're familiar with the knives. You probably, and I'm pretty sure you haven't seen all the knives I have. So we'll do Endura, Delicas. That's a lot of knives, believe it or not. We'll do Native. We'll do a number of those, and then we'll start getting deep down and personal. I'll go for as long as I think is appropriate. I'm going to use the new camera, and I got a fancy lens. The new camera they promise, I know I'm blur. If you guys don't want to hear about this Spyderco stuff, fast forward it and we'll get to the knives. But what I want to do is I want to use that. I bought a new lens to go on it. It's a Canon 80D. I've got a new lens, fancy lens. I also have the kit lens, but I have a new lens that I'm going to put on it. So we should be able, it's a touch screen. You touch the screen and it'll focus on where you touch. So that way, the reason this is always blurry when I put the knife up is because I set everything in this app. Because for this kind of deconstruction, we need the whole desk, right? We need to see the cigars and the coins and all of that and the spread, and then I spread out other knives. In this, I'll be able to track focus. I'll be able to give you a clearer, it should be clearer, I hope so with all the money we're spending, right? It should be a clearer picture, which is great, so you can see and read everything. As I hold the knives, I'll touch the screen and that'll come in crystal clear. So the 1080p should really be 1080p. Now, how I get that to YouTube, how long it takes, do I have to go to my computer? It has Wi-Fi. Do I go to my computer? Do I use my iPad? Do I do my blah, 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 blah. All that I don't know. So we're going to have to play around with that a little bit. So my plans are we're going to continue the daily vlogs, the pocket dump deconstructions. Those won't change. And then we're going to start doing two. We'll do the pocket dumps in the morning. We'll do the Spydercos at night. And we'll just go through this collection. I'm trying to do it in bits and pieces so that not only do we celebrate the 1,000, but also so it's chopped up enough that when I put it in a playlist, people can enjoy it weeks, months, years from now. Okay, when we have a lot more than 1,000 subscribers. So I want to try to figure that out. I haven't done it yet, but I'm real excited. I'm really excited. So we should get a lot of the older and the newer in this beginning section. So thank you very much. Thank you. Now let's go to the 2,000. 2,000. I think we'll do some kind of knife giveaways or something when we hit 2,000. Okay. Yes, I've already set another goal, 2,000. And yes, we're going to do some kind of knife giveaway, and we'll decide that. We have a little bit of time. So now let's go to the pocket dump deconstruction. This is, of course, Saturday. It's October 23rd, 2016. Yep, we do this every single day, and that's why I give you the date. Let's see. I have to set that. It's really 10 minutes to 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the United States. The watch for today is the Heuer Monaco. I'm excited that I bought all of this equipment. I had to get a new mic set up too, so I have to test that out since the camera will be pointing away from me. I want to make sure that we have good audio, and we'll set that up as well. So I bought all this stuff. I'm excited. I didn't want to just do it the easy way, but I am going to set it up so that I do it easy. The setup's easy, but you guys get a clearer picture, better sound, better everything. Let's hope. Knock wood. Let's see. What else? Oh, what else? Here's a cigar I'm going to enjoy after I sneak out for a couple of hours with my friends. Or I'll smoke it with my friends. Usually I bring my cigar and then I steal theirs, so I still have mine for later on, late night. I hope they're not watching this. Anyway, this is the cigar. It's a Bolivar Cuban cigar. Oh, yeah, you get the big ones on the weekend because I have so much time. I'm going to smoke this one and think about how we're going to do all that Spyderco collection. We're not going to do the fast. You guys have spoken, and I agree. We're not going to just put the Pelican cases while I pull out the knives. I think we'll do it a little bit different, but we'll do a bunch of them at a time. This will not be 20 weeks to get it done. It'll be a good time. Once we set up, I think we'll be good. Okay? Comment. Send me a comment. Tell me if you want me to try to do it another way. But thank you. I'm so excited. We're over 1,000. Now we're going to 2,000. This is my one of my vintage Coach wallets. This is of course it's it's Macallan, buddy. It's 25 Macallan single malt, man, and man, if I had champagne, I'd be toasting champagne. Isn't that something? You know, some people will be listening to that and go, look at him. He's all excited about 1,000. I am. I'm excited. I like setting goals that are reachable and reaching them. That's why we're setting 2,000. But I also am excited because we're not just setting goals. We're setting goals and we're upping it. After we got 500 or even more, while we went through that case, we also upgraded the internet. And so now it's there every morning, except for the weekends. Now we're going to have a better picture. We're going to do some things, you know. I guess it'll get me started editing. I don't want to add time to this because I'll get lazy. So I'm excited. I'm real excited. And I'm going to start investing in some customs as well as the regular kinds of knives. So after 1,000, I had already planned to just start upgrading some of the knives and stuff. We have a lot of exciting things happening, so stay with me. 2 big customs coming your way. I think they'll be here on Tuesday. The coin for today is the 2009 Abe Lincoln coin, celebrating 100 years of Abe Lincoln on the penny. That's from the U.S. Mint. That's my 1 ounce lucky coin. Let's take, this is a very small carry. It didn't start out small. There is a knife that got away. There's also a big knife as well. Not gigantic knife, but big knife. I thought the guys could start to handle some fancy smancy knives down in the mailroom. And let me just tell you, they were scared to use it. I'm like, no, I bring it down here. I told them, like I told you guys yesterday, if you watched yesterday's vlog, if you didn't, all of those I keep in a playlist here on the Keith Kevin Kin channel. I'm like, cut them. This is the only time they get some good use. So we'll talk about the big knife as well that got away. I like this. You know, it's a classy carry for a Saturday, but I'm going to see some classy friends for drinking and eating. So I wanted to show off one of my new knives. That's why that's there. And I just love that combination. What a small carry. I'm excited. But I do want, when I throw my keys, take my keys out of my pockets, I do want them to see, whoa, yes. USN, I still haven't become a member. I need to become a member of USN. The Usual Suspect network of knife folks, great network of knife folks. I love their, shucks. I forget the name of their annual meeting. Shucks, in Vegas. You guys comment. Look at the comments. Someone will know. I don't know why I just blanked. I've been watching all the videos. Literally, the 2 Pennas and the two other customs actually were purchased by Arizona Custom Knives off of the makers at the G8. That's it, the G8 conference that the USN network always has in Vegas. So it's a great place. They have all these people. All of the makers make special knives, and I got 2 of the special ones. Actually, I'm sorry. 3 of the knives that I bought came from there. One of them is another special knife that didn't come from there. But direct from the makers, it's really fun. So I'm happy. Of course, this comes in 2 pairs. This is the USN Ladybug 3. It has H1 steel. That is the rust-proof steel from Spyderco. So you can throw this in the water. You can dive with it. You can do whatever with the H1 steel. You see the H1 right there? And then, of course, you see the USN logo right there. This actually comes with that bright green FRN scales, which I love, the fiberglass reinforced nylon scales, that very strong back lock. It's durable. You wouldn't lose this in a pool. I'll tell you. It doesn't rust, and I bought the pair. There is a pair. You can buy them separately, obviously, but it is a pair. The other is the hawkbill with that spidey edge, the serrated edge. Oh, you guys know I love the lady. You know I love the Ladybug 3. I love all of the Ladybugs, but I really like this one. 1.9-inch blade, H1 steel, this hawkbill blade, the usual suspect network. The medium is my Mnandi, and yes, I wanted to use the Box L de Burl because that was the fanciest knife until this one came. There's another burl as well that Chris Reeve is coming out with as part of his 4 new woods. Some of the woods I'm not all that jumping up and down about, but there's some of them I'm real excited about. Can't wait to get it. I also saw a Mnandi. We'll talk about the the Spalted Beech wood here, but I saw a Mnandi in that wood. Oh, I tried to buy it, but it was already gone. So you can expect to see a lot of new knives coming your way from Chris Reeve from me. This, of course, is the Mnandi. I have a lot of knives. I still say this is the best. This is the best gentleman's folder that I have, and I have a bunch of them. In fact, you're going to see a lot of them when we go through all the Spyderco collection. A lot of nice gentleman folders. How I define a gentleman's folder. But man, nothing's better than this. Of course, this is, to me, my favorite wood inlay from Chris Reeve until the Spalted Beech wood. Is this box elder burl. Of course, this has the S35 VN steel blade. The blade is 2.75 inches under that 3-inch mark. Oh, I love my Mnandis. I do. And that clip is just wonderful. It's an integral frame lock, even though the scale is covering it up and it almost looks like, you know, a liner lock, but it's not. It's a frame lock. It's that Chris Reeve integral frame lock, of course. Oh, man, what a nice knife. I love the clip. It's classy. Everything is classy. The titanium liners, everything is so classy, so light. It's just, you can't say perfect. I felt perfect with my Pinna Customs. I feel like they're perfect, old school. This is perfect. I really like this. Chris Reeve does a great job on the Mnandi. And then, of course, my large, you will only hear the words, "This is my large carry," from this channel when we're talking about the mix and match of a pocket dump that we deconstruct. Yes, I've gone small. This is the small Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 with that brand new Spalted Beechwood inlay. Is that purdy or what? Isn't that nice? Wait till you see it under the new camera. Hint, hint. See, I keep throwing that in. I wish I could touch the screen and get it nice, perfect, but I'll be able to touch the screen. This is, you know, everything doesn't go as planned, but that'll be all, you know, faded out with bokeh. Bokeh or bokeh, depends on what you say. And it'll be nice. But this is a nice, man, the recent purchases I've had have really made me happy. I'm happy with each and every one of them, I'll tell you. Of course, like all of the wood inlay Chris Reeve Sebenza knives, of course, this is the small Sebenza, so you're talking about a 2.9-inch blade, S35 VN steel. But all of them have that shiny titanium on the show side with two strips of whatever the inlay is. And then on the back, that shiny titanium with one strip. I love how he keeps the lock and the clip alone. Just leaves it alone. And that brass highlights right there on the lanyard pin. Oh, and up front, I adore it. I do. It is. I got so excited about this carry. That's one of those things where I was actually playing around with these two as the medium carry. And then I went, wait a second, this is a couple of, you know, this is a bigger knife than that. I like this, you know. They can serve two different purposes. Plus, I want to show them off to my fancy friends. So I like that carry. And then, boom, hey, I still have fun. Here's my USN Ladybug 3 with that hawkbill blade, that black hawkbill blade. That's the carry. I have already posted this on my Instagram. See, if you were following me, you'd know that. It's at Keith Kevin Ken on Instagram. Come join the feed. Come join it. You'll share a cup of coffee and a couple of knives and a great cigar in the morning with me. And then throughout the day, you'll start looking at all these bunches of knives, combinations. Also, whenever I get a new knife, except for this time, we were getting close to 1,000. I want you guys to see the new knives. If you missed yesterday's pocket dump deconstruction, go take a peek. I show my mail call that I picked up yesterday. What a great day that was. With the two custom Enrique Pena slip joints that I just love, and the crew wear, the new Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Sprint Run. Yeah, with the crew wear blade and that gray G10. Yeah, showed it off yesterday. Go check that video out. It's right on the playlist. There you have it. Please thumb this up. Thumb it up. Thumb it up if you're happy we finally reached 1,000 and you're looking forward to all the Spydercos and the new camera, and hopefully this old man will know how to run the new camera. I promise you, from now on, we will continue to show improvements. I promise that to you. And then, of course, our new goal is 2,000. When we get to 2,000, I'm going to figure out how to give away a knife or two. But we'll also go through, what will we go through? We'll go through the fourth case, what I call the fourth case. It has all my Browse blades, my Striders, my Hinderers, and you know what else I have there that you don't see a lot? I have a lot of case knives. I love case knives. So we'll also include the case knives as well. Okay? That's at 2,000, some kind of giveaway. I don't know how to do that on YouTube. We'll either do it through YouTube or through Instagram, but we'll find a great democratic way to give away some great knives. And also, that's at 2,000, and also we'll do a great, another case of knives so that you guys can see all the collections. Of course, that's going to be on Instagram, but this ain't Instagram. You know what this is right here? This is the knife I thought I wanted to carry. I hadn't carried it in a very long time. I didn't want to do a big Spyderco knife. I'm kind of going to try to save some of those for the reveals that we're going to have. So I picked up my large Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 with, oh man, that's Mammoth Ivory bark, folks. Mammoth Ivory bark. It was hard for me to find one of these knives. They sell them at a premium as well, but I just love it. It's so natural. I love the fact that you put, I love how Chris Reeve puts these natural woods on the knives. And the woods are all different because they're natural. And he gives that warning. You know, they're all different. They're real. And I love, see how this is darker and got some complications to it. I love it. This is Mammoth Ivory bark, Sebenza 21. That's the inlay, of course, on shiny titanium on both sides. This, of course, has a 3.6-inch S35 VN steel. You know what? These look purty, and they are purty, all these inlays. They're so purty. But they also, I like the fact anyone can't make a purty knife, a pretty knife. I'm joking when I say purty. Anyone can't make one. There's a lot of pretty knives, but how he puts these inlays, when you do work with them, it feels the hand better. This, the micarta, the carbon fiber inlay, whatever inlay you have, it really helps even to give you a better grip on the knife. Oh, what a wonderful knife. But I'm not carrying this one. This is the knife that got away. It's the Chris Reeve Sebenza Mammoth Ivory bark inlay. Yeah, isn't it nice? One of my favorite inlaid knives. Really is. And of course, if you've been watching these Pocket Dump deconstructions recently, every Saturday I go down and pick up some Amazon.com stuff. So the guys in the weekend mailroom in my building can't wait. And so I bring a big knife down. I brought one once. They jump back and went, oh, I go, I'm going to bring one every time I come back here. Now it's hard for me to even get my boxes at the front desk. They go, hey, the boys are waiting for you back there because they want to see the new knife. I've been doing a lot of the big knives that you don't see me carry. And I use those, and they use them. We sit around, we talk knives, we talk everything, and they open up packages with the knives. They really have fun with them. Then I come up and clean up the knife so I can show it to you. This is the first time I broke out a military, not paramilitary, a Spyderco military. I thought it was time to up the thing, and I didn't just get my camo. I have what, 4 or 5 militaries in my collection. Oh no, I went to something that's kind of rare. We don't know how many there are, but Spyderco had some problems with the anodizing this fluted titanium. They do still carry a fluted titanium military, which is great. Silver, I have a native fluted titanium, but this one is iodized blue, and it's perfect blue, isn't it? It's the military. It's S35VN steel. I have some militaries with different steel and different scales, but I wanted that fancy smancy. They were afraid to even grab this one at first. I said, go for it. And they did, and had fun. And man, they keep asking, how much? How much was this? How much? Because it feels so great in the hand. And it is a big knife. It's a 4-incher. I know a lot of militaries, the militaries are really sold. They sell well. A lot of service people, law enforcement, a lot of you guys love the militaries because you guys love bigger knives. I love what the militaries feel like. Now, when the militaries came out, a lot of people said, love the military, can it get a little smaller? And that's where the paramilitary came from Spyderco. But this is the big knife. It's the military. It's the fluted military. S30V steel, and it's the blue iodized one. They just had some problems with the coloring. You don't find, it's hard to find the blue iodized ones still around, but they're there on the secondary market. I love that they have the stainless steel insert on that Chris Reeve integral frame lock. It's just a beauty. Isn't it beautiful? A beautiful big knife, real thin, and just a nice blade. Oh, they got a kick out of that one. They really got a kick out of that one. There you have it. Yeah, it took a long time because I was laying around and, you know, that perfect Sunday morning then turns into that Cleveland Browns disastrous game and then turns into the, man, Monday's almost here. But I'm real happy to celebrate the 1,000+ subscribers that we got. Get ready for some great videos on all my Spyderco collection. It's coming once I get my act together. And of course, every single day, we're going to do the pocket dump deconstruction here on the Keith Kevin Ken channel. We don't want to stop at 1,000. Our next goal is 2,000. 65% of the people watching these videos haven't hit that button. Hit the button. Let's hit that 2,000 goal quick. We'll go through the other parts of it, and I'll also do knife, at least two knife giveaways, and it'll be fair giveaways. Really appreciate you guys. Hey, thumb it up. Don't forget to share it. Let people know we exist, and also hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your time. Keep your pockets full. Have a perfect day. Goodbye.